Have you ever, walked into a professional setting, maybe a new office, and just wished you had the perfect words, the ones that make you sound really polished, really competent right from the start?
Oh, absolutely. Or maybe you're the one welcoming someone and you want to do it with, well, grace and efficiency.
Exactly. Because those first few moments, the language you use, it really sets the tone, doesn't it? More than we probably realize.
It really does.
So today we're doing a fascinating deep dive into exactly that, professional English. We're looking specifically at the kind of language a receptionist might use. But honestly, these are tools for anyone.
That's a key point. It's not just for the front desk.
Right. It's about elevating your communication, whether you're greeting someone, managing expectations, or, guiding a stakeholder.
What's great about this source is it doesn't just give dialogues. It actually breaks down why specific phrases work better than others in that receptionist scenario. It's like a mini masterclass in professional precision.
Ooh, I like that. Professional precision.
Yeah, it helps uncover the sort of strategic thinking behind seemingly simple words.
Okay, so our mission then is to really dissect these phrases, go beyond just, the dictionary definition.
Right. We're hunting for those golden nuggets, those insights.
Those expressions that maybe seem simple, but when you use them intentionally, they can seriously boost your professional image.
Absolutely. It's about what they mean, why they matter, and crucially, how they subtly shape how people see you in these, professional moments.
Okay, let's jump right in then. Let's unpack the very first moments. Picture it. You're Josh O'Neill. You've arrived for a 4 p.m. meeting with Joanna Stevens.
Okay, got it.
How does a really professional interaction kick off? What signals are being sent, maybe even silently, right away?
Well, the source starts with the basics. Good afternoon, may I help you? Standard, polite. Can't go wrong there.
Sure.
But then Josh confirms his appointment, and the receptionist replies, certainly.
Certainly, not just yes.
Exactly. And that's the first key insight. In this context, certainly isn't just agreement. It's like a verbal signal of capability.
Capability. How so?
It doesn't just say, I understand. It sort of telegraphs, I understand and I am ready and able to act on this. It subtly positions the speaker as efficient, reliable.
Interesting. So it's like a micro demonstration of competence.
Precisely. Right from that first exchange. It shows things are under control. It's more than just manners.
Okay, I'm with you. That makes sense. It sets a tone. Now, the next step, getting Josh's name. She asks, may I take your name? Now, most people know this basically means, what's your name? Right. But what's the deeper nuance here? Why choose this phrase?
The difference is actually quite significant, and it tells you something about the professional environment itself. May I take your name? Implies an action by the asker, that the name is going to be, written down, checked against a list, processed somehow.
Right. It feels more formal, more official.
Exactly. It lifts it from just a casual question to a step in a procedure. What's your name? Can feel a bit too direct, maybe even intrusive in that kind of setting.
Yeah, almost like, who are you?
Kind of. Whereas, may I take your name is about facilitating the next step. It's about handling information professionally. It subtly signals this is an organized place. We have processes.
And it respects the visitor's role in that process, too.
Yes. It shows respect for the protocol.
Got it. So it's not just politeness, it's signaling the underlying structure. Right. Name confirmed. Then she says, I'll let her know you've arrived.
Another simple but effective one.
Why state it explicitly? Why not just, go tell Miss Stevens without saying anything? What's the value there?
It's all about managing the visitor's experience and their expectations. Well, think about it. You arrive, you give your name. There's always that slight moment of, okay, what happens now? Do they know I'm here?
Right. A little bit of uncertainty.
Exactly. So saying, I'll let her know you've arrived, directly addresses that unspoken question. It gives immediate reassurance.
Okay, so it confirms the process is moving.
Yes, and it creates a sense of comfort. It's transparent. It builds a little bit of trust and reduces any potential anxiety for the visitor, makes them feel seen, processed efficiently.
Right, manages that brief limbo state.
Yeah.
Okay, so Josh knows his arrival is registered. Now comes the wait, potentially. The receptionist says, Miss Stevens will be with you momentarily.
The classic momentarily.
We all kind of know it means soon, but
Right.
let's break it down. What's the real difference between momentarily and, say, she'll be right out or in a minute?
Yeah, it's a great distinction to make, especially in a professional context.
What message does momentarily send?
It projects a more composed, controlled feeling, a more precise expectation, maybe. It suggests a very brief, measured delay that's part of an organized schedule.
Okay, measured. I like that.
Whereas she'll be right out, while friendly, sounds more casual, maybe even a little rushed or less formal.
Right. Less planned, perhaps.
Possibly. Momentarily respects the visitor's time while subtly saying, we've got this handled, the schedule is under control, this brief wait is expected.
So it conveys precision and control over the situation.
Exactly. It subtly tells the visitor, your time matters and we're managing it precisely.
That's a really key insight. Precision. Now, beyond time, there's hospitality. The receptionist also offers, can I offer you something to drink?
Mm-hmm. Standard practice in many places.
But what does this simple offer communicate beyond just, being nice?
Oh, it's fundamental professional hospitality. Its impact is bigger than you might think.
Really?
Yeah, it's about creating a welcoming, comfortable environment, making the guest feel valued. Offering a drink immediately eases any awkwardness. It signals attentiveness, and it reflects well on the whole organization's culture.
So it's a tangible gesture.
Absolutely. It says, we care about your comfort while you're here. And honestly, it can subtly influence how the visitor feels about the whole upcoming meeting. It's a small investment, big return in perception.
Those little touches really do add up, don't they?
They make a huge difference.
Okay, so the wait's over. Time for the meeting. The receptionist announces, Miss Stevens is ready for you now. What's the quiet power in that phrase?
Is ready for you. It's just really efficient and professional. It clearly signals a change in status, no ambiguity.
Right. I mean, she can see you.
Yes, or prepared to speak to you. But it has that formality that respects the schedule, the purpose of the visit. It's a clear, concise signal. Meeting starts now. Get ready.
Ensures a smooth transition.
Okay.
And then getting the visitor to the meeting. The phrase is, I'll show you to her office right this way. How's that different from just, say, pointing down the hall, third door on the left? What does this way convey?
I'll show you to her office implies a more personal, hands-on service.
Okay.
It's a direct offer of guidance. It makes sure you don't get lost or feel, dumped.
Right. Abandoned to find your own way.
Exactly. It's more welcoming, more attentive, and pairing it with right this way, that's a classic, polite, directional phrase everyone understands.
So it feels like you're being personally escorted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cared for. It signals the organization values your time and comfort enough to make sure your physical journey to the meeting is effortless. You're being guided, not just directed.
That personal touch again makes sense. Now, here's a really interesting bit from the source, the unexpected moment.
Ah, yes, the trip hazard.
Right. The dialogue includes someone nearly tripping, and the receptionist says, just watch your step here. This seems almost, too practical for a formal script. But how does this, and delivering it smoothly, actually reinforce professionalism?
It's a fantastic point, actually, because it shows the human element. Formality is important, sure, but being able to pivot instantly to practical, helpful advice when something unexpected happens, that enhances professionalism. It doesn't break it.
How so?
It shows genuine care for the person's safety. attentiveness, quick thinking. It tells the visitor, we're not just robots following a script. We care about your well-being.
Ah, I see. It's about being aware and responsive.
Exactly. A quick, calm, watch your step prevents a potential accident, yes, but it also reinforces the perception of a caring, aware environment that ultimately builds trust.
So professionalism includes practical empathy, not just rigid politeness.
That's a perfect way to put it. Competence and care.
Okay, brilliant. So we've walked through one whole interaction, seen how these phrases work together. Now, the source material then gives us a second dialogue. Alex Carter meeting Miss Thompson.
Right. To reinforce the points.
What's the key takeaway from seeing these same phrases pop up again, or slight variations of them?
The repetition isn't just, filling time. It's powerful reinforcement. It shows these phrases are foundational.
Because you hear them again.
Yes. You hear, good morning, how may I help you today? Oh, the confident, certainly may I take your name, please? The, she will be with you momentarily, Miss Thompson is ready for you now.
The same core structure.
Exactly. And even the guiding phrases, I'll show you to her office right this way, please. And that proactive safety warning, watch your step here. The floor is slightly uneven.
So the consistency is the point.
It really is. It demonstrates these aren't just random polite things to say. They are tested, strategically effective tools. Their recurrence highlights their versatility and their essential role in consistently delivering that polished professional experience.
Okay, so it's about building a reliable framework. Now, beyond the dialogues, the source also had a vocabulary review section, expanding on these ideas. How does getting that broader vocabulary help someone who's already, clued into these phrases?
Well, the review moves us from just the phrases themselves to a deeper grasp of the professional language and the roles involved. For instance, seeing let someone know as a synonym for I'll let her know you've arrived. It gives you flexibility while keeping the meaning clear.
Okay, options.
Right. Or be ready for you as a variation on is ready for you. It subtly shifts emphasis and show someone too reinforces that idea of active guiding, of service. These aren't just style points. They let you fine-tune your message for the exact situation.
And the review also brought in broader terms,
Yeah.
like front desk, administrative assistant.
Yes, and field the calls, switchboard.
How do these terms offer deeper professional insights? They seem pretty straightforward.
Well, take front desk. It's not just furniture. It's the initial contact point, the organization's public face. It's where first impressions are cemented.
Okay.
And administrative assistant, that term has largely replaced secretary or even receptionist in many places.
Why is that?
Because it reflects a broader, more strategic role, not just scheduling and typing, but often project support, data handling, high-level assistance. It signifies more responsibility.
I see. And field the calls. Sounds a bit defensive.
Huh. Maybe, but it's a great term. It implies managing calls, not just answering. Sorting, directing, maybe screening. Gatekeeping, effectively for busy people. It's proactive problem solving for communication flow.
Okay, managing, not just answering. Got it. And switchboard. Seems a bit old-fashioned.
The term might be, but the function is crucial. Connecting, routing communication efficiently. Today, it's probably digital systems or skilled admins, but that core job of managing communications flow is absolutely vital. Understanding these terms helps you see the whole ecosystem of professional support. These aren't just support roles. They're critical cogs in the machine.
That makes a lot of sense. So we've really dug into what looked like simple interactions, simple phrases, but it's clear they're not basic at all.
Not at all. They're carefully chosen tools. Each one carries weight, shapes perceptions, manages the dynamic.
They're strategic assets, really, for polish, clarity, building trust.
Precisely. And when you consciously understand and use phrases like, certainly may I take your name momentarily, ready for you, I'll show you to right this way, you really do elevate things.
Beyond just being polite.
Way beyond. You project competence, respect, control. That's gold in any professional setting, hosting clients, job interviews, leading your team.
It builds that impeccable professional presence.
Exactly.
So for you listening, what's the practical application? Well, you can start analyzing your own communication right away and strategically using these phrases, not just if you're a receptionist. In any role where first impressions, clear communication, and professional courtesy matter.
They'll definitely help you project that image of professionalism and fluency.
It really makes you think, though.
Yeah.
This raises a bigger question, doesn't it? If these small word choices in this specific scenario have such power to shape perceptions, build trust, what other everyday conversations in work or even outside it could be transformed?
Right. Transform or just, elevated by being more mindful, more strategic about the words we choose.
Exactly. What other hidden depths of influence are lurking in those seemingly basic exchanges we have every day?
That's a really interesting thought to leave people with. What else could we be fine-tuning?